Have you ever parted ways with somebody you truly love? Like you love them so much, but you had to let them go. A lot of people can relate to this, which brings me to the topic of today. It can never be overemphasized. Love is not enough. My name is Okoro Blessing in Kiruka, and I'm popularly known as Blessing CEO, the number one most controversial certified relationship and mental expert. Listen to me, especially the young ones. The biggest problem you have is that you want to run into relationship for love. Love is just a myth. Love is just a word. It can only exist by your action. And that's the reason why love means different things to different people. The way this person will show you love is not the way this person will show you love. Which brings me to the main topic, the real topic. Now, you can only teach people how to love you. The reason why you are not getting love is because you don't love yourself. You don't even know what you like. You don't even understand what you can take and what you cannot take. You don't even understand boundaries. That's the reason why you can sit down there and allow a man debase you, abuse you. The same thing as men. It's because you don't know your words. That is why you allow a woman sit you down, insult you, downgrade you. You would have to love yourself to teach people how to love you. The problem we have is that people are loving you the way they understand love. That thing most people are doing to you that you're calling pain and hate, some of them are actually seeing it as love. But because you don't even love yourself, so you can't teach your partner. My first rule to relationship marriage is marry somebody that is teachable, someone that is ready to unlearn and relearn. When you don't have that, there would be a problem in the marriage. Somebody that you can say, baby, this is how I like it. Baby, I don't like it like this. This thing don't make me happy. That's what love is about. Love is about an adjustment. Love is about compromise. Love is not about sex. So yes, you can actually let people that you love so much go. You are letting them go for your sanity, for your peace of mind, for your betterment. Because when you understand that love is not enough, you begin to look at the bigger picture, which is the future. Most of you don't look at the bigger picture, which is the future. That's the reason why you date everybody and you date anybody. By the time you begin to grow as a woman and as a man, you will begin to have what is called choice and selection. It's not pride or arrogance. You are going to build yourself to a certain level and a certain class that there are some people that you cannot demote yourself to. Because the reason why you built yourself to get to a particular level was to reach a particular kind of people. People who have your kind of mindset, people who have your kind of dreams. That's where marriage and friendship becomes interesting. Love is not enough. That thing you're calling love, my darling, is attraction. You can be attracted to people by their physical look. Just like the way most of you watch me on Facebook, Instagram, or any of your mobile phones. You like me. Oh, Blessing is so pretty. I love the way she talks. I love the way she smiles. Man, I love her makeup. You admire so many things about me. You are attracted to me. But you don't love me because you don't know me. The real me is not this you're seeing. This is the packaged me. This is the me that is going public. This is the me that is comported. The real me is the one without wigs, the one without makeup, the one that is her hair is scattered in the morning, the one that has not brushed. That's the real me. You've not seen that part. So you cannot say you love me. Love is not enough. So if you are coming across this video, or if you ever come across this video, love is the last ingredient you need to look out for when you're getting married. The last. The major thing you must look out for when you want to marry a man or a woman is, are they teachable? Why do I say that's the most important thing? Because these people are coming from different backgrounds. What used to cause problem in relationship and marriage is that this one is trying to impose their belief. This one is trying to impose their own belief. Remember, we are coming from different homes. My mother said it's like this. My father said it's like this. My brother said it's like this. We are trying to impose. Nobody is willing to unlearn and relearn. Everybody just wants to stick with the things that they know, because unlearning and relearning is actually very difficult. Yes, it is very difficult because you are formatting your brain. Like when you have a phone right now, like this phone that is here, and something happens to this phone, you can format this phone. Do you know what happens? Every information you have on this phone will disappear. It becomes like a brand new phone. If I want to sell this my phone right now, they will format it. Everything will wipe away. Any other person that wants to use it will start using it. That's what happens when you unlearn and relearn. So unlearning and relearning is difficult because you have to drop some norms, some things that you are used to since your mother gave birth to you. Now you are married, you need to start adjusting, both the men and the women. You have to come to a compromise and build your own understanding. What works for your mother cannot work for you. What works for your father cannot work for you, because you did not marry your father. Neither did you marry your mother. So you must be able to separate it. That's the reason why when you come together as husbands and wife, you must have mutual understanding of communication and start to know where we have to bridge, where we have to compromise, where we have to sacrifice. When you get a spouse and you have not gotten to that point, that is what is to cause misunderstanding and breakup. Marriage is very sweet and very easy. The problem is that we don't want to unlearn and relearn. Sorry, I think I got my lashes in my eyes. We don't want to unlearn and relearn. If we open up our minds to unlearn and relearn, marriage will be so sweet. Men, I want to beg you on this video. Can you reduce your ego? Sorry, guys, I think something entered my eyes. Can you reduce your ego, especially when it comes to your wife? The problem is that you want to be an ogre in the house. You are a king. You are a husband. You are a great man. But can you reduce your ego? You need to be a baby to your woman. You need to be vulnerable around her. Women love it when their men can show that vulnerability. It doesn't make you a weak man. It makes you a strong man. Not a from Jagaban. That one now for outsiders. When you come into your house, you're a husband. You're a father. You're a baby to everybody. Then when you get to the office, you become that boss that you are. You need to know how to switch with personality. Don't carry your office attitude to your house. Don't carry your office attitude to your wife. Your wife is not your PA or your secretary. Treat her with equality, because the day you got married to her, the two of you became one. And to the beautiful women out there, both the ones that are married and the ones that are not married, there is no competition between you and your man. If you have to marry a man that you're competing with, then don't marry. Your husband is a king. Even me as Blessing CEO, I wish sometimes I can even put a camera and video my relationship. My man will say, I never knew you were this loyal. I treat him like a king. Yes, I could be a tiger outside, but when it comes to my man, I love him that much. And he used to ask me, Bubu, why do you love me so much? I said, because you are vulnerable around me. He's a baby around me, like he's a child. He practically wants me to do everything for him, even if it's possible. He would want me to carry him and go and beat him. I worship him, I adore him. There is nothing he cannot do for me. That's what I mean by massaging a man's ego, just like Delilah. Delilah needed to massage Samson's ego to be able to barb his hair. If you want to get anything from a man, pamper him. Don't do it by force. Igeji ya nwayọ nwayọ. Ịnala ife ahụ ị na-achọ. No dey use gra gra for man. Even if you go do gra gra small, you go mellow down. You get the day where I do gra gra for my man, I change am for am. Him waka comot for house. And when he came back in the evening from the door, I told him, baby, kiss me. He threw away his face. I said, baby, kiss me. He kissed me. I told him the kiss is not deep. He kissed me. I told him I'm sorry. I knew I overreacted, but I was begging you to do something that was good because my man is this kind of person that even to do something for himself, you go back to even beg him. And I had to explain to him, I had to scream because he needed to do that. It was important. I'm sorry. I will never disrespect you. Immediately as I was saying that, I could feel something on his trouser. He was already having an erection. I said, baby, what is that? He said, I don't know what you've done to me. Like, you fucking turned me on. Look at me, as angry as I was. End of story. We dived on the chair. The rest was history.